Hey there, adventure seekers. This is the first video we've actually shot in a long time. This is going to be a fresh look at this place.
Suwannee River Rendezvous Resort.
Suwannee.
Suwannee.
That too. All of those above River Rendezvous, and let's go ahead and hit it. Let's check this place out. Kind of in the middle of nowhere. This is a destination, and this is called, they call it an RV resort, and it actually is. I mean, there's
a lot to do.
There's a lot to do. We're going to see, well, you're going to see a lot of cool stuff. To the right, just out of camera view, unless you have the, unless you realize we're filming this in 360, you can move the camera yourself. Over here to the right is the dumpsters and their community center, where they have things like redneck bowling. And they're in the middle of building this here pavilion here. All kinds of cool stuff. This place is quirky, so just be prepared for that.
They do a game that's like you stand on pool tables, but you like kick a ball or something. It's
yes, foot
like,
pool, something like that. I don't remember.
I don't remember.
And of course, the speed limit here is 10, and that means you, Frank. Frank is the owner. Over here on the right, you can see off in the distance, if you turn the camera, there's a couple of fish and some other things. Don't miss our pigeon races on Saturdays. Frank raises pigeons. That's his hobby. So he has a lot of pigeons, and what they do is they load them up in the pigeon limousine, and we'll show you some pictures of that as we're talking about it, and they take them out about 2 miles, and then they fly back, and you pick which one you think is going to fly back first. Now, I heard there was some controversy a few weeks ago because the bird that first landed, he didn't actually go inside, which is where the finish line is, so he just sat there on the stoop, and so that bird and the people who voted for him lost. So we're going to come up here, and RVs turn right. Do not go straight. We will go straight in a second, but if you're in an RV, especially a larger one, don't go straight because you're going to get stuck. So we're going to go ahead and turn right. You can see, barely, but you can see there's a little map there. You can check in online. You can make reservations online. Over here on the right, you got basketball courts, horseshoes, cornhole, picnic tables, the pool. We're going to show you some better shots of the pool. Look at these pull-through slots here. Every one of the sites not only has a picnic table and a fire ring, but they also have this nice little love seat bench thing, which is really cool. All these bench thing. They have lots of activities here. They have a church service here. We didn't attend the church service here. We attended church just down the road with some friends. And they have a walking trail, as you can see on the right.
They have a heated pool.
On the left, I mean.
They have a hot tub.
Yep.
And then they have a conversation pool.
Yeah, the conversation pool. You're going to see that if I can get the drone up. We're kind of...
It's very cold.
Yeah, we're chasing the weather right now because it's raining. It's supposed to be raining, and it's been raining almost every day we've been here. You can get propane here. I'm not sure if you can get propane accessories. If you get that joke, please leave us a note in the comments below where that comes from, propane and propane accessories. Some of the campsites have these covered little picnic areas, which is really cool. All the sites are gravel, but like I said, it's been raining every day, and as you can see, there's no water on the ground. There's no puddles. It's very well drained. Draintained. This is kind of like maintained. Drained. This place is usually full. We were here about a few months ago, and during the winter, and this place was packed. And actually, we got here on a Saturday, and this place was kind of packed. So, come.
And this Saturday, they have a festival right here at the.
Yeah, they're having a sturgeon
festival.
Sturgeon festival and competition, fishing competition. Mm-hmm. Way out on the right, we'll hopefully get to show you those. They have five dog parks here, and agility courses. They're very dog friendly. They love dogs, and hey, look, there's a dog. Oh, chicken poop this way. It's another one of the games they have. They have chicken poop bingo, and what that is you pick the number, and if the chicken poops on that number first, you win. Right here straight ahead, as you can see, the pigeon limousine, and the finish line, and look in there, you can see all the pigeons. Lots of pigeons. And then right outside here, you have a huge turkey. Some chickens walking around. We got storage lots. I mean, they got places for you to store your RV, your trailers, etc.
Probably gonna be our longest campground review.
Yeah, it might be. There's a lot to talk about. We're also in the it's the town of Mayo, which is kind of about an hour. Yeah, an hour northeast of Gainesville, or northwest, excuse me, the other way. And it's not a lot. Mayo's a very small town. Up here in the upper Rendezvous, which I think is what they call this place, the upper Rendezvous, they have Wi-Fi and they have cable. If you live and die by your proximity to Walmarts and large grocery store chains, you're about 20-25 minutes out from those.
Like 30 minutes.
Yeah. You can see here on the right, there's a couple of dead guys just hanging out. Now here we are, we're gonna be rolling into the new section. I haven't been back here, have you?
Yes.
Okay, I haven't been back here at all. The new section is called Key West, the Rendezvous. They got some cool things here that they're putting up that are, well, I can't wait to come back and see them. So let's go check this place out. Back here in the newer section, as you can see, there's already a few folks staying back here. They got a lot of work they're still doing here. I don't know what those two guys are doing hanging out up there, but they're just hanging out. Oh, and there's a dog up there too. I didn't know what
to call that either. I don't know. What do you call that?
I don't know. They got
cone, spear.
Oh, they got wine. They're just up there drinking.
They actually have names.
They're day drinking.
But I don't remember their names.
There's actually another pool being built back here as well. So a total of 2 swimming pools plus the conversation pool, which is 3 feet deep. I guess you could swim in it. And also the jacuzzi. There's pickleball courts. And it looks like they have a waterfall here for the pool.
Not everything is necessarily properly working back here just yet because it's all still new.
Yeah,
still very
under construction.
Under construction, that's right.
Very colorful, like Florida.
Mm-hmm.
Florida colorful.
Like Key West.
That too, Key West. Yeah, they're also going to have some dog parks back here, and I'm hoping we can actually see.
Well, it's dog runs, and each site will have their own dog run.
Dog park.
Dog park.
Yeah.
It's a dog run.
Well, it's a small square.
I thought it was like long.
No.
See?
Yeah.
We get different insider info.
Yeah. Well, it's either dog run or dog park. Park, park, park. So I haven't seen or even heard of a individual personal dog park for a campsite, so that's pretty cool.
I haven't either.
As you can see, these sites here, pretty roomy, and they're not on top of each other.
No, those will be interesting sites because you got to back up into those, but then you get the
that one is like view. Way back there on the left.
It's like if you don't want anybody around you.
It's like 343, 344 site number.
There's a dog run.
Yeah. So here's the sites.
So they're fenced in.
Yeah.
It's just you get a fenced in yard.
Yep. And that's pretty awesome. I mean, I don't even know what to say. That's cool. We're going to be on the lookout for those. If you know of any place that has personal, individualized dog parks, dog runs, whatever you want to call them, per site, let us know about them in the comments below. If you've ever stayed here at the Suwannee River Rendezvous, let us know that as well. If you got any questions about this place, let us know, because we can get you some answers, especially this place, because we have some very good friends who are actually work camping here. Again, 360 view, turn the camera, look at whatever you want. If you actually Probably got it set up too far.
Oh, it's an RC racing track.
What?
Just noticed that.
Oh yeah, cool. RC racing track too. For those of you who are new to the channel, thank you for watching this video. Hope it's informative. We're going to do an individual site check in a minute and do a water check, so just hang in there. We're going to talk about internet access and stuff like that.
There's something very special about the water here.
Yeah, it is, and we're going to get there when we get to the water. Water. Up here, you can see this little pond. That's actually a catch and release pond, no license required, so you can just go fishing. Be mindful of the ducks because it's their home, so
they do waddle.
Yeah, they do waddle. So if they don't want you around, they'll let you know, and you just be respectful of that. We just passed a poop bag station. As always, folks, please pick up after your pets. Don't leave it for somebody else. All right, Talon's up for this. We are now going into the lower rendezvous. At least I hope that's what it's called. I think that's what it's called. And before we go to the office,
check out the squirrel.
Yeah, we're going to check out the squirrel. And we're going to hang right, not right now, but up here on this road, because we did it right now, we hit that tree, and that would not be good. So we'll just go down this road. What do you think, Talon? I know. The deer and squirrels on the left are not real. There's a concrete, so just keep that in mind. While they
go this way.
Yeah. So what if you don't have an RV and you want to come here? You can. They have cabins. So they have cabins available for rent.
Or you can come in a tent.
Yep, this is the tent camping area. As you can see from the, if you look that way, there's the folks with a pretty large tent, conveniently located near the bathhouse. Pretty nice little bathroom facility there. As you see, this area here is for smaller campers. 30 amp only back here. Well, 20 and 30. And as you can see coming up here, on the right is another little picnic area, playground, and an RV for the kids to play in. That was built by my good friend Hal. Talon had nothing to do with it, but you know, she wants to be in the shot, so there she is.
This weekend, I think they even allow you, if you want to do like a blow up or whatever, they have this big, huge blow up for like a kid's party.
Nice.
Yeah.
They also have karaoke here every Saturday?
Every Saturday night, with the exception of the last Saturday of the month, and they have a band come in.
Right. They have, so this coming Saturday they'll actually have live music. As you can see, if you move the camera over to the right, there's a pretty big area for tent campers, picnic tables, playgrounds, volleyball. There's a little boat for the kids to play in. The cabins you can rent are here on the left as well, some of them. You can also rent kayaks, canoes, and here is the office. Now, yeah, I know the sign says RVs this way, small RVs. You roll around here to the office to finish your checking in process.
It's a lodge. Yep.
Yeah, at the lodge. And there's also Grandma Susie's Cooking Shack, which is open on the weekends for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And I hear it's really, really good, but we haven't had a chance to try it out yet. But what we are going to try out is, I think you can drive down there, can't you?
I can drive part of the way, I think.
Yeah.
But I think it's more golf carts.
Well, let's drive.
Okay.
There's another cabin here on the left. That's actually a good spot right there on the left. As you can see, it's also handicapped accessible because you're right here at the lodge in Convict Springs. Now, Convict Springs got its name because back in the early 1800s, that is, convicts would be coming out here in chain gangs to help clear clean the roads and things like that. And if they worked too late and weren't able to get back to the prison, they would stay here. And they're setting up for the band, as you can see right now. Now, Convict Springs is also a, it's not just a springs by name, it's a spring because it's a constant 72 degrees year round. And it's also,
it's a cold 72 though.
Yeah, it's also a cave system, underwater cave system, but unfortunately it collapsed a few years ago, so you're unable to actually dive and go in there now because it's not safe. But you can find YouTube videos on it.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Isn't that cool, Talon? All right, let's head on out of here. See, there's also tent camping sites back here. Very secluded, very nice, and very on the water. Their website actually has updated information. It's not like 5 years old and full of broken links like a lot of websites are. So.
And the lodge is full of games, lots and lots of games to play. And a little store, so if you need things, there's a few things in there.
Yeah, and if you're new to the channel, we appreciate you guys watching. I want to let you know I am a very recently retired from the United States Air Force after 36 years. When I say very recently, I retired on April 1st. So I retired about 3 weeks ago. So this is a good retiree park right here because there's not a lot going on. And well, there's a lot of stuff and activities going on if you want to participate, but it's a very quiet park with lots of cool fun stuff to do, and you can just hang out and have a good time.
Lots of volunteer opportunities too, I think.
That's true. That's true. And also, if you're new to the channel, you may not know that all the money we make off of our social media is not just YouTube, but everything we make off of our social media platforms. We give 100% back to a Christian-based veterans charity, and if you want to help us pick who that's going to be, you can become a YouTube or Patreon member. So what we're going to do now is we are going to go check out our specific campsite, do a water test, talk about the internet situation here. I know that's a big one for a lot of people, and wrap this thing up. So if you hung out with us this long, we appreciate it. And again, if you want to help us help Christian-based veterans charities, there's links to all the stuff I just mentioned as far as Patreon, YouTube memberships, Amazon affiliate links, things like that, in the description below this video. And we really appreciate any help, but mostly what we would appreciate is your prayers and helping us do God's will when it comes to helping veterans and anything else he may want for us to do. So I had to reshoot what we did out here earlier. As you can see, there's Talon over there. If you can't see Talon, rotate the camera down. You can see Talon, she's standing on guard. It's getting ready to rain, so we're gonna do this pretty quick. And it's also kind of windy, so I apologize for that. The water here is actually well water fed by that spring we talked about earlier. So it's pretty good, really good tasting water, but it is on a little on the hard side, not too bad. And but you still, I would highly recommend having an on-the-go water softener. And power here has been very rock solid. Even still, the Power Watchdog from Hughes is still a must-have item because you never know. Internet here, well, Starlink is okay at best. It is about, best I've seen it is about 15 megabytes down and about 3 or 4 megabytes up. The worst I've seen it is near zero for both up and down. T-Mobile is 5G out here, and it can be up to 100, 150 megabytes with our Calyx T-Mobile setup, and upload can be about 30 to 40. Those seem to be spikes. Most of the time we've only been around download in the 30s and 40s, which is still pretty good, and uploads around 10. Verizon, about the same, even though it's 4G. It's a little bit slower. AT&T, don't know. We don't have AT&T solution anymore. We're no longer associated with Nomad Internet, so we don't have AT&T, and frankly, we just don't need AT&T. With Starlink, we rarely need any others, but T-Mobile, you can't beat the price from the Calyx Institute, plus most of that being a tax deduction as well. So if you're interested in any of our internet setup stuff, check the links in the description below. I'll be putting out a new internet update video pretty darn soon as well. As you can see, the site here, just spin the camera around. I'm not sitting in an empty site. This is our site. Our site is right there. You get a picnic table. You got the little love seat bench, fire ring. Where the water hookup is, as you can see over here with where my on-the-go softener is, there's a gray box, and that's for your cable hookup. Other than that, nice level sites. Look at this. It's been raining here every day. We've been here almost a week now, and there's no standing water anywhere, which is awesome. So highly recommend this place. Love it a lot. Shelly's out and about. There's a festival going on here today. She has brought me a loaf of bread and cinnamon rolls from this farm nearby, and I haven't tried the bread yet, but I tell you, the cinnamon roll, primo. And so come on down to the Suwannee River Rendezvous if you get a chance. It'll be well worth the drive. Nice relaxed pace, lots of things to do if you want to. So thank you guys so much for watching, and may your next journey be an epic adventure. Talon's under here, so you're not going to see her, but she says bye.